Yeah. Fuck. Shit. I didn't know what to say in the intro. Fuck. Um. Um. Okay. Yeah. That's no foreplay today. We just jump right into it. Uh. Damn. Okay. We've got SD cat still being super bullish, right? In terms of swing, man, at this point, you could classify this as swing just to condense it a little bit, right? Make it a bit easier to understand. For our, we have an IBOS right here. Move this to a 4-hour low. For internal low. Nah. Actually, that's just gonna be swing, brother. This is big enough for like a 4-hour pullback. It'd be crazy to say this is not a 4-hour pullback. Pretty much the same size as this one here, which means I can delete these and then just focus in on this part of the price action, right? For our boss. We'll wait and see if we have some sort of pullback maybe into here. As it's very bullish, then it's likely to, remember, pullbacks are more like this, right? They're more rangy, right? More rangy, more trendy on the pullback, but swing runs, as you can see, very bullish. And so on the M15, you could express the same sentiment where you do want to be very aggressive, right? Very aggressive, but in the right areas, not just throwing out your aggression willy-nilly. You want to be aggressive, but in the right areas. And so today, I don't know why I had this as a zone in here this morning. For the life of me, I can't remember why I had this as a zone. Because it did not make sense. Did it make sense? Not really. Even though it's super bullish, but it was tough between this low and this high, right? Had not created anything at this point, so obviously looking for a buy from here was a bad idea, so I did not do that. But then after that point, we really didn't get any other point to really follow the price until this point here, of which at that time it's already 6, and by 6 I'm not trading anymore. So I guess today you could say it was a big fat nothing in here to tickle my fancy. GU same. Today we really had same as this. I might just condense this and just call this the M15 swing, because it's a lot of pips, right? Fucking lot of pips. 65 pips on the M15 should be considered swing, man. It's a lot of pips. I guess this is where like you gotta decide for yourself what you're happy with being swing and what you're not happy with being swing. But I'd say in this case, this is decent enough to be like swing instead of like internal. Swing, internal, whatever. What's important is being able to follow the order flow, right? Having the right frame of mind, being able to frame ideas around the model of following the order flow, right? Following the trend, whatever the case may be. Taking like 15-minute ideas in the right areas, not just anywhere. Oh fuck, man. Okay, I'll come back to that. But 15 minutes today, nothing. Like yesterday, we did have this winner, went back up, swept that, but as you can see, the sell ideas were still great. As we did this morning, pretty much sweep Asian high and then just sell off at that point. Nothing really where you'll be able to follow. So today really not the best days in terms of pure price action. Ooh. Euro USD coming closer to this daily zone. Was aware of that and I was looking for sells today. The swing on this one is huge, right? But you could still condense this one into like swing. But like I said before, it really doesn't matter as long as the idea you're framing your trades with makes sense in terms of market structure, right? Still needs to make sense. Okay, so today the idea was obviously we had the IVOS here, the internal high over here, right? Looking to follow down, but instead of looking for like a risk entry on this pivot candle here, this would have been the pivot there. Instead of looking for the risk entry here, we wait for the break and close of the internal. Oh my god, I may have been confused just a little bit. This will be internal break and close over here. Is there break and close there? Ooh, okay. Okay. Anyway, I wouldn't be angry over this. It's where things start to get very iffy. This is a break and close technically, because this is an internal, which would then mean, okay, well your POI would be these two here to here. Here to here. Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't have been in anyway. Would you? No. You would have been close, but no dose. Shit. Okay. I didn't even see that. In my mind, the more clearest pause in price was this one with the bigger inside bar. So I was looking for the break and close down here. We finally got a break and close on this candle, right? And then I was waiting for the pullback into basically all of this zone here, right, to play the risk entry, and unfortunately it just didn't come back in. It just pretty much just started selling from there. I think the idea was great, but unfortunately didn't have like a great retrace to be able to follow this, so it is what it is, right? And now at this point, not looking for anything down here. It's pretty much late, and sells are the highest probability because you obviously don't want to be trying to catch falling knives. You get cut. And then Euro JPY also just basically just sold, then same as all the other pairs. Very heavy movement today, but not movement that's easy to follow. So it's okay though. Times like these, patience pays, right? Save your money. Wait for the easy stuff. Have a 50-minute break here, and then yeah, we'll just see how it develops tomorrow. See what happens. I need to clean up the charts one of these days, but I need to do my October recap first, and then I'll clean up the charts. See what happens from there. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. Peace, man.